welcome to 5 Minutes with a Pharmacist. Today I'm here with Amina Abubakar. And Amina, you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and you have a pretty innovative practice. Amina and I were chatting just a little bit before jumping on today. And you are the CEO at RX Clinic Pharmacy, and that's an independent pharmacy there in the Charlotte area. And you're doing some pretty innovative things. So tell us a little bit about some of the things you're doing there.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yes, so RX Clinic Pharmacy is an independent pharmacy that's 11 years old today, in 2020. And about 5 years ago, we decided that we were going to go beyond dispensing as we saw the industry changing from products that were not being reimbursed at a fair rate to survive as an independent. So my team and I took the approach that we are going to embark on a journey beyond dispensing because that's where we felt our value could grow more than it can be diminished when we're attached to a product. So with that said, we started building services, but our services were meant to solve problems in our community. And I'm a firm believer that people don't buy products, people buy solutions. So we just examined the gaps in our community when it came to patient care. And so one of solution that we brought was really pharmacogenomics. That was important for us to work with mental health and pain specialists. And we were able to insert pharmacist value beyond a report that says red, green, yellow, like caution. But we wanted to bring more of the pharmacist perspective on drug interactions and other dose adjustments as well. So that's one of our innovative service that we brought in.
Absolutely innovative and fascinating at the same time. Pharmacogenomics continues to fascinate me. You're doing some very interesting things, and it caught the attention of a lot of people. You were talking earlier about having some of the college groups come in with their students to kind of observe some of the things and kind of get a preview of what you're doing. And that in itself kind of led into another opportunity that you've initiated called the Avant Institute. And so tell us a little bit about the Avant Institute and how people can connect with you.
Sure. So while we expanded, while pharmacogenomics got our providers' attention, when we got in to help some of our providers with this elegant science, we saw problems that we were able to solve for them in forming these partnerships and relationships. So a lot of our independent doctors brought us in, and we now have, we do chronic care management, we do remote patient monitoring, we do annual wellness visits, and that led to expanded services where an independent provider can really have the same resources as an ambulatory care provider under a health system. So our organic community partnership has given bandwidth to these physicians. And so we went from 2 pharmacists, me and one of my first pharmacists doing this, to now we have a team of 18 pharmacists across the Charlotte, and we've just crossed the border a little bit in South Carolina where we are being referred by other primary care providers. So this caught more attention as to how we're surviving and how we're bringing value, not just to our patients in the communities, but also to our physician partners. And so people wanted to come visit, rotation students would share all the great experiences they had. And so when people wanted to come and see or tell us how you guys are doing this, we realized while we could give you an hour of our time or we could let you in our doors, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So we took all of our successes, failures, and all the hardship that we used to get where we are, and we moved it to Avant Institute, where you have real people, real pharmacists who are doing this every day, help others transform their practice so we can all survive.
Fantastic. And how would people reach out to you if they wanted to learn more about the Institute?
Sure, so they can visit our website, avantinstitute.com, and we have a Facebook page. Just send us a message. Most importantly, tell us what you're looking for, because we have enough experience that we could pull the right pharmacist or the right provider to help your practice transform.
Thank you so much, Amina, for joining us today. And thank you all for joining in for 5 Minutes with a Pharmacist.